Okay, it's late. My lighting's not real good for some reason. I don't know what's going on tonight. Anyway, I want to go ahead and do a video for March 26, 2015. I'm going to be using right here so, the Druid Craft deck. Love this deck. Had another one I've had a lot of work with. Now, what I am picking up with this is sometimes when it comes to different decks and whatever, is it's smart to reset your decks. Energies change, things change, and so forth. And I keep getting the message to take this deck and tear it apart and put it back in order and then reshuffle it so it'll work better for me because it's been a while since I've used it and it has gotten mixed up. But I have went through the cards. I like to do this. I'll go through the cards one by one and look at them. To just real quickly to get that in my subconscious, and that helps right there. But that's one thing you can do right there if you haven't worked with the deck for a while. But especially this deck has been knocked off my desk. Um, the cats get up on my desk and they've knocked them off, and then I've got a 2-year old and he likes to come in and play around with dad's stuff all the time. So yeah, but I gotten a message um, a while ago. I heard it clearly: reset the deck, and that's normally what I do. But I am going to go against that, so I don't know how clear this reading is going to be for me, and that's the reason I'm looking through these again, so I can kind of get some help. Saying, hey, I didn't reset the deck. Can you help me out here? And I'm going through them again. Something I like to do. Um, I like to do that even with decks that I do use. I'll shuffle through them just to do it. Anyway, I'm going and a card falls out on me. What do we have? Eight of Pentacles. Okay, perfect sign. Perfect sign. I was just sitting there talking about it, and as what it is, I've been doing a lot of meditation today, and especially when I do a lot of meditations, specific ones, making connections with my guides, and when I feel them, um, you'll have a lot of things that'll happen that'll they give you answers and stuff like that. So I went through and I've reset it. I was getting the message before about resetting the deck, and I went through and my thought is, help me out with this, and this is the card that falls out saying, okay, we got the message right here. Eight of Pentacles, saying good work. It's going to work. The things is you're going to work. Go ahead, get on it. So that's my go ahead. Thank you, appreciate it. That's my go ahead. That's really cool. I love it when stuff like that happens because I've been kind of thinking about it. Okay, anyway, I wanted to set up a different spread that out of a favorite book here. I like doing the three card dailies. A three card is very, very versatile, and I know I'm already 3 minutes into this, and I don't want to stretch this out. It's late right now, and I want to go ahead and do this. This is out of probably my most, yeah, they knew probably to it, definitely without a doubt. My most favorite book by Anthony Lewis, Tarot Plain and Simple. Now, this is actually my second edition of this book. I I guess I must have lost my first one. And I know I've got the mirror effect. I ought to really change that. But I'm going to go ahead and try this one. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. It's just a card spread. It's a past, present, hidden influences, advice, and likely outcome. Uh, Great spread to use for, answering questions. I'm trying to put it up here. I know I've got the mirror effect going on, and you got to think this is going from your. I know the way it looks on camera, but anyway, we have the past, we have the present, we have in the center there the hidden influence and advice and likely outcome. Now, the advice I think is going to have a whole lot to do with the likely outcome. The likely outcome, uh, you know, advice depending on if it's good advice, bad advice, or whatever, or what you need to go do and what direction you need to go in. So I'm going to go ahead and set this in my mind. First thing, get it set in your mind. I like to relax, and I have been doing chakra work today. And again, my video is getting long. And this is what I'm going to do today. For today, how things are going to come out for me for today. And this deck shuffles a little weird. I chopped it down. It used to have borders on it, but I chopped it down so I could fit my hands better. It was a really large deck. All right, there it is. I got my chill right there. Ooh, and it just went down my legs. That's what I usually get. Bingo, bingo. Make my cuts here. Bam, bam. Now, I'm not going to put the videos up with these this time. Maybe I will. Either way, I know I'm running. I really need to take my glasses off so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I have past, present, hidden influences, advice. Don't be a fool. I get the fool card reversed. And likely outcome is the Nine of Swords. So I'm nearsighted, so I have a hard time seeing, reading with my glasses on. So anyway, this is what I got. We're gonna drop it down here so we can see this. Tried to get them all in. Okay, going from my left to my right. Past, the King of Cups reversed. Present, the Death reversed. Hidden influences, the King of Wands. So that's something that I can definitely think about. Advice, the Fool reversed. And I've got the way this is set up, the way things are standing out. Anyway, likely outcome for the day is Nine of Swords reversed. So that's a really good thing right there. Anyway, but the central card here, with any spread, I always look at the central card. I look at what's going on, and it seems that the central card, it has a whole lot to do with how everything around it, and right next to both of it seems to be energies. This is like the focus of where I'm at and things that's going on, and this is the hidden influence card, and it's surrounded by two major arcana cards. Two major arcana cards, what everything seems to be surrounded, and what I get with that, what stands out with me with that is that there's outer influences such as astrological influences and different things of that manner that have a lot to do with what's going on right here. Because I get a lot with this King of Wands as somebody who has a lot of energy and very enthusiastic, somebody who's able to sell themselves. Usually a very happy person, a father. Uh, so I'm going to move this back up, and I'm going to go through these a little bit. Okay, again, past, present, hidden influences, advice card, and likely outcome. So, what am I looking at tomorrow with the way this is working? Past. Okay, what's been going on in the past? I have the King of Cups and the King of Cups. My lighting's not real good today. The King of Cups is reversed. No, when I get the King of Cups reversed, it's somebody who can be uh, a little bit too emotional. This could be me myself, too emotional about certain things. Certain things that may be on my mind that's bothering me, or a little over emotional about these because this is a cups. And also, personally, I find that this guy has a tendency to overindulge too much. That King of Cups seems with me to overindulge a bit with different things. As far as drinking, I don't drink, so uh, it's definitely not that. But that's just kind of what's coming at me. Um, and he has like a harp or something that's sitting beside him, and that's what's standing out in the card to me. So it's going to say normally upright. This guy is usually very, very calm. Somebody that somebody can go to for advice, but it looks like maybe people felt that they couldn't go to advice. Maybe for me or something like that. So out of harmony with the music is kind of what I'm getting. The beautiful music's not playing. It's kind of out of harmony. Now the present, what I have is I have the death card here. I'm going to show it upright and reversed. If you can see this, and reversed is the way that the card come up, and my screen's not getting really, really good. But anyway, what stood out with as I was looking at this is you see uh, this is an old witch or something like that, and has the steam or smoke that's coming up off the pot there, and that stood out to me. And the death coming up reversed presently is saying very, very strongly what you need to do is you need to let go of something. There's some kind of transition, something that's coming about that's changing. Something it's dead, it's done, it's over with, but you need to let it go. Okay, and you know, it's you're allowing it to hold you back because to open doors for new things, old things have to die out. So with the death card, I get that very, very strongly, and presently what it's saying is, let it go. Whatever things that are dying out right now, don't worry about it. Let it go and move forward. My advice here that lays perfectly that King of Wands is to get out there, be happy, energetic, enthusiastic. That's what this guy is right here. And market yourself. This guy is all about marketing. He is an entrepreneur. He is a father. He is somebody who's full of energy, happy to be around, has that really good happy feeling and stuff like that. And it kind of the feeling is almost the hidden influences. Even though something's dying out and so forth, this puts you in a position to where you're going to be able to go out and market yourself, and get out there, have fun with different things that you want to do. And tomorrow, because right now it's the 26th. Actually, no, it just now turned 12 a.m. So it is the 26th. I started this on the 25th. So anyway, this is telling me to get out there. The hidden influences, you are marketing yourself. You are doing things that have an interest in you. But what you need to do is really let go of the things that you're hanging on with. That death card sitting there. As far as the present, the things in the past, as maybe things didn't work out so well. Uh, with that King of Cups right there. Now, the advice card, of course, is the Fool that comes up. And he comes up reversed. Now, when the Fool comes up reversed, this is a lot about one, being responsible. Uh, and what's standing out is what he's holding in his hand there. He's holding, I don't know exactly what plant that is. I would have to look it up. But that seems to be standing out, and the dog seems to be standing out. So it's also listen to a friend, listen to a partner, or something like that, because the dog is the partner. And I also kind of think of pay attention to what you have in your hand. But the Fool comes up reversed is a whole lot about don't do foolish things. It's time to be responsible, take responsibility of different things that you're working with. Um, because the Fool is very, very spontaneous, and this is saying, look before you leap. Take a look at what you're doing before you jump into something. You really need to step back, plan things out, take your time with it, and at the same time be responsible with it. And with the dog standing out and the plant standing out there, see what you've got, what's in his hand, you know. Um, and it could be right related over here with the death card, because this is another major arcana, because what he is holding in his hand has been freshly cut, and this here seems to kind of stand out right here. The scythe that's there is almost if it's cut, it's over with. Take with you what you do have from this situation that's ending, that's dying here. Use it, to be happy with it and use it. But at the same time, pay attention to who's close to you, partners, friends, so forth, because the dog is standing out very, very clearly. Now, overall, the final outcome, I get the Nine of Swords. Okay. And the Nine of Swords is always about worries. A lot of times, most of the time, I get unfounded fears, is what I come up with. That's one of my key words and phrases, because the things that you worry about aren't really as bad as what you think they are. And it comes up reversed like that, it's saying, okay, if you stayed up late worrying about things and thinking about things, that these things are done, they're over with, you're not going to be up late tonight. I can honestly say that this week I have been awake quite a few times. I've had dreams. I've had a lot of different things that's on my mind, and this is saying that's over with tonight. Get some good rest, get some good sleep, and the simple fact that that comes up reversed. Now is when you're starting to see all the things, because this is swords, and swords as you're thinking and what's going on in your mind, and like I said, unfounded fears that usually go along with this card. You're starting to realize, okay, it's not as bad as what I thought it was, and things aren't as bad. But the overall advice stands out very, very clearly. Yes, don't be foolish. You're making mistakes. There's certain things you have to let go, but keep on being happy. Keep on putting yourself out there. And whatever this King of Cups is over here, um, whatever situation that's been, this again, it's in the past. It's gone. It's dead. It's done. It's over with. The death card is sitting right beside it, saying, "Let it go. Let it go. Quit hanging on to different things that are bothering you." So that's going to go ahead and be my reading for the day, and I will be back hopefully again tomorrow. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.